Welcome to this thrilling video where we showcase some of the most mind-blowing moments ever captured on camera. Prepare to have your mind blown as we take you through wild stunts, unbelievable nature scenes, and heart-stopping actions. Trust me, you won't want to miss a second of this. Imagine the wind howling through the sky as a man opens the airplane door mid-flight. The force of the wind distorts his face, and his hair whips wildly around. He leans into the gusts, fighting to hold his ground. The feeling of raw freedom and danger must be unlike anything else, don't you think? The molten lava oozes slowly, glowing red and hot as it trickles across the land. But in the distance, a colorful rainbow arcs across the clear sky, casting a strange beauty over the scene. The contrast of fiery destruction and the calm of nature's vibrant colors is both terrifying and mesmerizing. Under the steep cliff, a mass of snakes writhes in a chaotic tangle, their slick bodies coiling and slithering over one another. It's as if this rock face is their kingdom. The sheer number of them is enough to send chills down your spine. Can you even imagine what it would be like to be surrounded by that many serpents? A group of people is zooming across the river in a red canoe, grinning with excitement as they twist and turn through the narrow, winding waterway, flanked by stunning rock formations. Can you feel the thrill of speeding over the water, the wind in your hair, and the excitement of navigating those sharp curves? A massive glacier cracks and splinters under the intense pressure of rushing water, with huge blocks of ice tumbling into the river below. The floodwaters surge, sweeping away everything in their path. It's a spectacular display of nature's unstoppable power, don't you think? Watch as these planes cut through the clear sky, leaving behind trails of smoke in vibrant colors green and blue. Below, modern cities unfold, their sleek buildings and busy streets, a stark contrast to the grace and precision of the plains above. What a sight to behold, don't you think? Two tires roll off the back of a truck as it sits at a red light. The driver has no idea that his tires have fallen off, and he continues driving, unaware. How could something so simple cause such a huge problem on the road? The suspense is unbearable. A helicopter hovers in midair, holding a massive F-35 fighter jet underneath by a cable. Nearby, a cargo plane flies parallel, with fuel lines connecting to the helicopter. It's an intense, awe-inspiring operation, showcasing the strength and coordination of modern aviation. Five squirrels are tangled together, spinning wildly in a frantic, chaotic dance at the base of a tree. Their tiny claws grip each other as they twist and turn in an energetic frenzy. It's pure, untamed instinct playing out right before our eyes. Can you feel the raw energy of the moment? This girl is showing off her incredible soccer skills, juggling the ball effortlessly as she moves through the colorful streets behind her. Her fluid movements are so mesmerizing that they make the entire scene feel like a beautiful work of art. Could you ever imagine being that graceful? In the midst of a massive forest fire, these planes are soaring through the sky, releasing red fire retardant to help contain the flames. The sight of them flying over the inferno is both terrifying and heroic. Can you imagine the courage it takes to fight fires from the sky like that? A catastrophic landslide caused by a flood has unleashed torrents of ground floodwater, rushing down the mountainside with terrifying speed. The power of the rushing water is almost unstoppable as it floods everything in its path. The devastation is almost too much to comprehend. A cliffside by the sea begins to crack and crumble, chunks of rock tumbling into the roaring waves below. The force of the ocean's waves crashes against the rocks, making the whole scene even more intense. Can you feel the danger and majesty of the earth? Shaking beneath us. The driver of this blue canoe was using all his strength and skill to fight against the powerful current of the river, struggling to paddle upstream. Despite his efforts, the force of the water seems unstoppable, dragging the canoe backward. It's a true battle of man versus nature. Who will win? Below a bridge, the water churns into a frothy, white foam, and debris from fallen trees floats by. What could have caused such a chaotic scene, with nature seemingly turned upside down? The power of the forces at play is overwhelming. Isn't it? The surface of a massive lake is frozen over, creating a vast, smooth expanse of ice that looks like a giant concrete playground under the shadow of towering mountains. It's as if nature has given us a perfect, frozen canvas. How could something so serene and tranquil Holds so much beauty. The boat captain, navigating a motor-powered vessel, loses control and tumbles headfirst as he tries to maneuver around the bridge's pillar. The sight of him flopping awkwardly into the water is hilarious. How often do you see such a funny mishap on the water? A red glow blankets the entire military camp, and the wind whips through the area, sending the flags fluttering wildly. The sight of the flags rippling in the fierce wind creates a powerful, almost cinematic scene. What does it feel like to be surrounded by such intensity? The white car ahead is forced to reverse and yield the road to the oncoming vehicle on a narrow street. It's a simple moment, but it captures the delicate dance of traffic, doesn't it? Just another example of how the smallest decisions can have big consequences. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed these incredible moments as much as we did. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping content. Stay tuned for our next thrilling adventure.